Good morning. It is time for another Mindset Monday. And today we're going to talk about how awkward it is just being that weirdo taking a selfie. Let me tell you, you have to have the right mindset in order to represent your business out and about in the world and not worry about all of the things that are happening around you while you are preparing your social media, your email blast, your marketing. Anytime you're out and about in your element working, don't be afraid to take that selfie. So today we're going to talk about changing your mindset so that you can be prepared while you're out and about to create content on the go. Now, I get it. It can totally be uncomfortable to be that weirdo, but I want you to know that you're not alone. It's time to accept the change and that your mindset is so important, even when you're out just enjoying your day, to capture images and moments for your social media. Now, you could be out and about working with clients. You could be out on your own preparing for your clients. You could be out just having your personal time. Don't be shy. As an aspiring entrepreneur who's out in the business, you will see the results from letting your audience get to know you through social media. So I want to encourage you to block out the noise and make your magic today. Number one, stop worrying about who's watching. The best way to do this is just to block out the noise, right? So when you're out and about, like I said, with your family or working with clients or working with your coworkers, take time to think about what you want to represent for your brand on your social media and plan it out. Don't worry about who's watching. Just know that they're curious and they are wondering what you're doing, and it is okay. So block out the noise and don't worry about who's watching. Number two, it just take lots of photos and video clips. You never know what you could capture in a moment until you sit back after the time has passed and go through your phone or your camera, and you have tons of footage and photos that you can use to create marketing for promotions. You can use it for your daily post. You can use it as a part of a blog. You can use these images and video clips to help promote your business on any platform. So be active when you're out and about. And you don't always have to be posing and taking pictures as a selfie, but you can also just take photos of what's happening so that you can, number three, tell the story, right? So when you're posting to social media, you want to make sure that you are including your audience in an adventure, that things are happening around you and you're able to tell the story through your photos, through the videos, without necessarily doing a voiceover or prepping and being on camera, facing the camera and speaking to the camera. You can use your images, video clips, and writing content, just like physically writing out the story to connect with your audience. So don't overthink it. Have some fun and just make sure that you are prepared to plan it all out. Number four, when you're out and about, take some notes. If you have a journal with you or just a notepad, something I like to do is to just use my phone to leave an audio voice note so that when I sit down to take my time preparing to write my content and post and schedule, I can have a note knowing exactly what this photo is, where was I, what was happening. If there was an event, you want to make sure that you have detailed information about who you need to tag in the post and who was with you so that you can have their information. All these things are great to have so that when you're out capturing these moments that you won't forget. Because let me tell you, I have gone back to prepare my post and write my content and had to spend more time researching and going back to find out, where was I? What was the name of that restaurant? Or who do I need to add to this post? And if you do that in the moment and you start making it a habit to do that, note taking will just be a part of your routine, and you will be able to put that in your everyday best practice. So when you're preparing for social media, it just makes it that much easier. So it's a mindset shift, guys. You're not always going to be used to taking the photos out in public, preparing the notes, making it, taking the time out just to write a note. But once you get in the habit of doing it, it will become really easy. The last thing, step number 5, is I want you to have fun. It can be overwhelming when you start thinking and thinking about your social media. And I want to remind you that social media is fun, it's informative, it's to let people know how to contact you. And it's really about just putting your business out there and letting people know how you can help them. What problems do you solve? And as soon as you know that, you can incorporate that mindset, that topic into your business message every time you post on social media. So when you love what you do, which I know all of you do, get out there and have fun. Take lots of photos, write notes about where you are and what you want to say when you're posting it so that you're taking action and being really consistent with your brand messaging every single time you post. Now, social media is something that we're going to be talking about next month, and how can you really get the most momentum in the time, in the moment that you spend out and about, and what is it that you need to focus on when you're writing your content? How do you schedule it? What time is the best time? What are these hashtags? Like, there's so many different components, but today I want you to just focus on being out, being present, and capturing the moment so that when you take time out of your day to sit and plan your content, it becomes a good time and not something that's overwhelming. So, post and take pictures and get out there and have a fantastic week. Go be great, guys.